welcome to session 3. First, let's look back at session 2 and remember what we did.
Ooh, I remember what we did. We talked about your inner and outer bully. And remember, we kind of figured out that inner bully says mean things to us and makes us feel yucky. Sometimes scared and sad. Yep. And then we drew the picture of our bully and then we got rid of it. And I hope that all of you have been doing that throughout the week or in between session 2 and now. Because if you are, I know that you are starting to get in complete control of what that bully is saying to you. And then we talked about an outer bully and made that crazy realization that if we're feeling bad when our inner bully is talking to us and saying unkind things, that probably means an outer bully is having those same feelings. And maybe they're just in need of some love and support. So, what else did we do in session 2?
We talked about affirmations.
Yes.
And the words that we think, we speak, and we act upon. And that segued into our inner bully and the thoughts that we're thinking about ourselves. And then, if you remember all those amazing images of the water test and how I challenged you to speak kind words into your water and notice. Did you notice yourself being the inner bully and saying the unkind things?
Sometimes I notice my inner bully.
I noticed my inner bully. And that brought us to lovely Sarah.
Yes, so then we tapped it out.
I loved that so much. That was amazing.
It's so good to voice all the things so that we can let them go, and tapping on it just really gives us our power back. We're like,
for sure.
Yeah, no inner bully welcome at our parties.
Not welcome at this party.
So for session 3, we're going to dive into some more new things. What are we doing today, guys?
We're talking about gratitude, and we're going to be doing a really fun exercise called the Gratitude Sun.
I love the Gratitude Sun.
I love the Gratitude Sun.
And we're going to do one of my favorite tools, one of the best ways I nurture with N from Rain, color breath. The color breath is one of my favorite tools and one of the best ways I nurture myself when I'm following along with the acronym RAIN. N for nurture.
We're going to tap on worries, and we're also going to tap in affirmations. Because that makes us feel so good and so powerful. And it's really good to learn how to tap out your worries, because some of us have a hard time going to bed at night.
Yes.
All these thoughts come up.
Yes, it's very helpful.
Yes.
Well, we will see you back here.
Welcome back, friends. Today we are going to be talking about gratitude and the importance of how gratitude can be used as one of our incredible superpowers, one of our new tools. Gratitude is one of these positive feelings that serves very amazing purposes. Gratitude is one of the highest feeling thoughts that we can have. And there's an eclectic array of emotions, from feeling grateful to feeling excited and happy, and then coming down to being content and feeling even bored, and then feelings of worry and doubt and fear. Gratitude is one of the highest feelings that we can feel. And when we can learn how to be grateful for the small things in life, we can actually help pick up our feelings and our emotions. Knowing that gratitude has this positive effect. Notice the difference if you say a wholeheartedly thank you to somebody, thank you, and how that makes you feel and how it makes the person feel. These are also like our affirmations and like the seeds that we are planting in our emotional garden, versus if you just tell someone, thanks. Feel the power behind that and remembering back to that water study. So really being aware of when you are giving gratitude, is it coming from a place up here or is it coming from a place up here? And gratitude can be felt within acts of kindness. So when you do something for somebody, it doesn't always have to be a spoken word too. Gratitude can be shown in so many different ways. It can be by giving somebody a hug or acknowledging somebody's words, how somebody is feeling. Gratitude could be maybe helping out a parent take the trash outside or helping do a chore that maybe you normally wouldn't do. Allowing yourself to tap into this superpower of gratefulness is such an incredible tool, and it is something that I use every day, my friends. When I wake up every morning, I have trained myself to do this. It didn't happen at first. I lay in my bed. When my alarm goes off, I get up, I go get my alarm, and I actually have my alarm programmed to say, I am so happy and grateful to be alive today. And then I get back in my cozy bed just for a few minutes, and I cozy back down, and I think of everything that I'm grateful for in that minute or that moment. It is usually, I am so grateful for my cozy bed. I'm grateful for my sleep. I'm grateful for my family. And I will just continue on with whatever it is I'm grateful for. And I usually will send gratitude to people I will be around that day. So say I'm teaching, I will send gratitude to my students. I will send gratitude to the fellow teachers. Even if I'm going to the grocery store, I say, I'm so grateful for the grocery store that I'm about to go to. And I know at first it sounds a little silly, like, why would I say I'm grateful for something I haven't even done yet? But what we're doing, my friends, is we're putting ourselves, we're being mindful of our thoughts, we're planting seeds of gratitude before they even go, before we go places, because you don't just plant a seed into the earth and then tomorrow go out and yell at the seed, why didn't you grow, seed? These little seeds of gratitude are just, we're nurturing them and just setting them up to grow and flourish into the best that they can be. So to encourage you to help you create your own gratitude practice, I would like you to take a moment to find your folder and grab out a piece of paper, just a blank piece of paper or one of the note pages. And as we grab this, grab a pen or a pencil, or if you have markers or color pencils, or even if you are a watercolorer, you can get creative with this and do so many different things. We are going to make a gratitude sun. So beginning by taking the middle, the center of your paper, and drawing a circle. And knowing that no circle is perfect, they don't perfectly connect, so it's not about getting the perfect circle in the center or the side. I've seen students write them small circles, big circles. Make a circle that feels good for you. I like to make my circle as much as I can in the middle, and not overthinking it, maybe taking a little breath and drawing that circle. And so off of the circle, we're going to make beams. And just draw your beams, and as many as you want. I kind of will go in like a horizontal and then a vertical, leaving the center open, and doing like an X through the sides, making my sun big and bright. And then if you want, you can fill in little extra beams, making lots of room for your grateful sun. Now writing in the center of your circle, I am grateful for ... And grateful is one of those words where sometimes it will trick you out the way that you spell it. So grateful, Grateful. I am grateful for ... my friends. So I want you to take the next few minutes, and I want you to write things, people, places, or experiences that you are grateful for. So taking in a big breath and letting it go. Maybe one more big breath in to help clear yourself from all of your thinking thoughts. And just write. And I know that there are often times where it can be hard to feel like you're grateful for something if you had a bad morning or a bad day, or you're just feeling yucky. So even in these moments where we don't feel grateful, there are things, and it could be something simple as looking down, something that you're wearing, something that is surrounding you, or an instant gratitude lifter upper, my friends, is looking out the window into nature. There is always something to be grateful for. So take this next moment and write things that you are grateful for. And And I will just give you some examples while you're writing. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends, pets. I'm grateful for a grateful Sunday. And just keep writing. And even if your brain, if your inner bully starts coming and saying, I am not grateful for anything, well, I know that you can find something that you're grateful for. And I will share with you while you keep writing your gratitudes that the other morning, my son was getting ready for school, and he put his backpack on the table that had his library book in it, and his little brother knocked over the cup of water, and the water spilled all over his backpack, spilling all over his library books. So as you can imagine, he was ticked, he was super angry. And he was super angry, and we finally got into the car. And when we got into the car, I have my children we do our gratefuls on our way to school. And he said, I am not grateful for anything. And I took a breath. And I told him, I understand that you are feeling upset, and I understand that you might be feeling ungrateful, but I want you to dig, and I want you to find one thing you're grateful for. And he said, I am grateful for nothing. But I was persistent because I am persistent, and that's okay. That means I don't give up, because it's easy to give up, but it's harder to have persistence. So I persisted. You will find something that you're grateful for. And he said, well, I am grateful for, and then, and we usually do the drop-off line at school, but that day we had a park, and I said, we will sit in the car until you can find one thing that you're grateful for. So we did. We sat in the car for a few minutes, and then he said, I'm grateful for you, Mom. And even though he was upset, he used his gratefuls to help lift him up a little bit. It helped him a little bit. So know that even if you're having a bad day, you can use gratitude as one of your tools. So just keep going. Nature, trees, animals, babies, reading. I am grateful for the Life Loves You project. And I hope you are too. Now take the next minute to keep writing your gratefuls. Keep going with it. Okay, my friends, how did it go? I know sometimes it comes easier for some of us, and it can be more of a challenge. But know that grateful, like I said, is one of those high-feeling thoughts. And no matter where it is that you are at and what you are experiencing, you can reach into your superpower tool pouch, and you can use gratitude as one of your tools, even when you're not feeling that grateful. I encourage you this week to do a grateful sun every day for the next 7 days. And I will tell you, when we give this assignment in the classroom, I think students get very excited, and we get so excited for this new idea, and it makes us feel so good. But as the week progresses, it is easy for us to make up excuses and run out of time. So know that we all have the same amount of time in the day, and time management is up to you. So you can choose. You can have your parents or a friend get you a journal and just put it by your bed. Put a pen, a pencil. It doesn't have to be super crazy and fancy, or it can be. Or if you are creative, if you want to color this in, you can. But you can simply make a gratitude sun, and you can make one every day for the next 7 days. So if you are up for this challenge, do this challenge, and don't make excuses. And if you're laying in bed thinking, oh my gosh, I didn't do my gratitude sun, but I really wanted to, Shelly. I really wanted to, Jenny. Sarah, I really wanted to. Don't worry about disappointing us or letting us down. Don't worry about disappointing or letting down your friends or your family. Just allow yourself permission to do the things that you need to do. So if you didn't do it, that's okay. Instead of writing it down, when you notice in that moment, stop, take a breath, no matter where you are, and think of 3 things you're grateful for. 3, you can do it right now. I'm grateful for my heart, my breath, and my body. You can do it. Use gratitude as a tool to help lift you up. And know that when you are feeling very scared and you're afraid and you're feeling sad, or even if you're feeling bored, gratitude can help pick you up. So literally, if you're falling down, it's like that toy in the store where you put the probably 50 cents to $1 and it's like the claw that comes down. Oh, and sometimes it picks up the toy and then brings it over and drops the stuffy. And a lot of times when the claw comes down, does it not pick anything up? It doesn't pick anything up. So let gratitude be your claw. And even if it doesn't pick you up, let it sprinkle on you. And then maybe if you can say enough gratefuls, that claw will pick you up, you're the stuffy, and drop you, and then you're your own prize. I am so grateful for you. Allow yourself to be grateful today. We will see you very soon, my friends. Namaste. The love and the light within me honors and acknowledges the love and the light within you.
Hello friends, Jenny here. I am so excited to share with you one of my favorite tools, the color breath. Now, if you don't already have your hoop, I suggest you get it. I love sitting inside of my hoop. It reminds me that I am the center of my universe, and there's so much safety and comfort inside of this circle. So if you don't have your hoop, please feel free to grab that now. You can stop this video and come back when you're ready. Or if you have your hoop, find a nice cozy seat inside of your hoop. What we're going to be doing today is kind of like a little visualization that can be very soothing if you're scared or nervous or uncomfortable. So what I'm going to ask you to do is close your eyes gently inside of your hoop. You can wiggle your booty on the ground. Start to soften your sit bones into the earth and feel as though they've been glued into the earth. And wiggle a little, noticing that your breath is coming in and out, that you don't have to do anything, that your breath comes and goes in its own special rhythm. And then notice that you also have power over your breath. You can change if you want to do a deeper inhale. And a deeper exhale, or if you just want to stay with your rhythm. Notice how cozy it is here inside of your hoop, knowing that your inner light is shining so bright. But suppose that you are having some uncomfortable feelings inside of your body. I'd like you to start becoming aware of a color, a beautiful color that makes you feel safe, that reminds you of healing and peace. And I'd like you to notice that color flowing around the outside of your body, all around, and it's so cozy. Sometimes it's many colors for me, and sometimes it's one. Both of these are right. Enjoy noticing that color swirling on the outside of your body. And on your next inhale, I'd like you to breathe that color in, feeling that beautiful calming color coming in through your nostrils, down into your lungs, and filling your whole body full of the healing and the peace that come with that color. Notice the place of discomfort. If you have a spot in your body that's tight, or a sadness or a pain, imagine that color coming in again through your nostrils and directing that color to the space of discomfort as you have power over your breath, and this color loves you, as does life. Life loves you. Breathe that color into the space of discomfort. Allow it to move through the space and down, filling up your whole body, feeling much calmer now, and repeating as many times as needed. And as you're ready, coming back into this space and opening your eyes and noticing if you feel anything different. If you feel more relaxed, maybe a little calmer, or maybe like you need to do a few more of those breaths. Sometimes it only takes one breath, one color breath for me, and I feel much better. But sometimes it takes me many color breaths and maybe even another tool. But you always have your breath. And so you can always come to this tool if you are in a place of discomfort or fear, and help bring some peace to yourself inside and out. I'm excited to know what your color was. Mine was blue and then it turned green, and it was so cozy and warm. And I am so grateful that you did this with me today, and I hope this brings you some peace in the future. Thank you, friends.
Hey you guys, Sarah here. I am going to be telling you about something very cool called EFT tapping. It's an awesome self-help tool that helps you release your emotions from your body. It's called emotional freedom technique, and it's very easy to do. So if you guys remember, Jenny was telling you all about the fight or flight response and how we shoot these chemicals through our bodies, and it makes us feel certain things like a stomach ache or that pumping chest or the sweaty palms. These are your signs that you're having an emotion that doesn't feel so good. And EFT tapping helps you release it and voice all the things that you're feeling. We're going to be doing a little bit of tapping together, and in your folders, I have provided you with some scripts that you can use whenever you like. Because the cool thing about tapping is that you can do it all by yourself. You just need your mind and your fingers, and you can do it. So now I'm going to show you the points, and then we're going to do a little bit of tapping together. So the first thing we do when we're tapping is we are tapping on the side of our hands. This is called the setup statement. And all we're doing is tapping right here as we say the setup statement that helps us start our tapping. This is where we're going to tell ourselves, even though I'm feeling really mad, that's okay. I love myself anyways. And after we do that 3 times, we're going to start tapping on top of our heads. So this is the first point. And all of these points are provided in your folder for you to look at whenever you need to. This is the top of the head. Then we go to the eyebrow point. And then side of the eye, right here. And you might notice that some of these start to feel really good. This one is my favorite. We go under the eye. And you can pay attention to which one feels good to you. Under the nose. You guys are doing great. Under the mouth. Good job, you guys. And then the collar point. That's this little funny bone that you have right here. Notice which one feels good to you. I also like this one. And this one is the fun one, you guys. This one makes people giggle sometimes. It's under the arms, but it's kind of like you're doing a little monkey move. How does this one feel? Our next one is called under the chest. It is the beginning of your rib cage, right here. Good job. And the last point we're going to use is called wrist point. It's just tapping this wrist together with this one, like that. A lot of people like this one too. Awesome job, you guys. Those are all the points we're going to be using when we're doing EFT tapping. The reason why tapping can be very helpful is because it is interrupting that fight or flight response. It's helping you have a better feeling thought. So if you're angry at somebody, or you're feeling sad or alone, or maybe you're having some worries when you go to bed, tapping on the points and saying the things you're feeling out loud helps you let go of those things. Saying them out loud lessens the power those words have over you. And because you're tapping and it's interrupting the fight or flight response, you're giving yourself permission to have a better feeling thought. And you know what, you guys? Kids are so amazing at this because it's so easy for you to find a new solution or see things in a new way because you're so good at it. So you might notice that when you're tapping on something, you'll have a thought, almost like a light bulb. Maybe I can do this differently. Or maybe I saw this whole situation in a different way and now I feel better. So just be open-minded to everything that happens when you're tapping. Also, there's a couple things I want you to know. You might get really tired when you tap because it's a lot of work for your subconscious mind. And you might notice that you're yawning. And if I see you yawning, I'm going to say, I got you. Because yawning means that you're letting go and releasing. So does rushes of feeling cold or warm or maybe shivering. And sometimes I even cry when I tap. So whatever happens for you when you're tapping, just know that it is safe and that it's okay. And that it just means that you're letting go of all those things you've been holding on to. And that is an amazing job. I have a kiddo who used to have a lot of worries. And one of the things that we do for her is we do some tapping on worries, especially at night. So I'm going to show you a tapping round on worries, and you can do it with me. Also know that all of these scripts are in your folder, so you can go and look at them whenever you need to. But first, let's do this together. All I need you to do is tap where I'm tapping and say the things that I'm saying. So just repeat after me and do what I do. We're going to start by tapping on the side of our hand. We're going to say, even though I'm feeling worried, that's okay. I love myself anyways. Good job. Say, even though I'm scared and worried sometimes, that's okay. I love myself anyways. Even though I feel worried and overwhelmed, that's okay. I love myself anyways. Good job. We're going to go tap on the top of our heads and we're going to say, I'm worried and scared. Eyebrow point, I don't feel safe right now. Side of the eye, that's okay. Under the eye, I'm feeling this in my body. Under the nose, my head is thinking a lot right now. Under the mouth, about things that make me worried and scared. Color point, I can't think about anything else. Under the chest, all my thoughts go to the worst. Under the chest, it's okay to feel this way sometimes. Wrist point, it's not going to be like this forever. Start by tapping on the side of your hand and just repeat after me. Even though I'm feeling worried and scared sometimes. That's okay. I love myself anyways. Even though I'm scared and I feel it in my body, that's okay. I love myself anyways. Even though I am worried and overwhelmed, I am ready to let it go. I love myself for working so hard to feel better. Good. Let's go to the top of your head and say, all these worries, eyebrow point, I don't feel safe right now. Side of the eye, and that's okay. Under the eye, all these worries in my body. Under the nose, my head is thinking. Under the mouth, and it can't let go of all the worries. Color point, I can't think of anything else. Under the arms, all my thoughts go to the worst. Under the chest, it's okay to feel this way sometimes. Wrist point, it's not going to last forever. Top of the head, worrying is normal. Eyebrow point, I'm worried about lots of things. Side of the eye, and that's okay. Under the eye, I don't want to worry. Under the nose, I would like to feel happy and safe. It's okay if I want to let this worry go. Color point, I am fully supported and safe. Under the arms, I am loved and cared for. Under the chest, these worries don't have power over me. Wrist point, I can feel the worries leave me now. Top of the head, worrying doesn't feel good. Eyebrow point, I will try to let this worry go. Side of the eye, it's not a true worry. Under the eye, when I give it a good thought, I actually feel safe. Under the nose, I am safe and people are here for me. Under the mouth, worries come and worries go. Color point, I'm in control of how I feel. I get to decide. Under the arms, I choose love. I choose to let this worry go. Under the chest, I control my thoughts and how I feel. Wrist point, I am safe. I am strong. I am powerful. I've let this worry go now. Good job, you guys. Take a nice gentle breath. Breathe it out, let it go. I like to go like this. All the worries are leaving me. I'm pulling them out, letting them go. They're free to leave my body. Woohoo! You guys did so good. I hope you enjoyed tapping with me, and I hope that it helps you through all of the emotions that you're holding on to. But here's something really cool about tapping. Not only is it great when we're in an emotion that doesn't feel good, it's also really amazing on affirmations. So affirmations, if you remember, is anything we think or say that can help us feel better and energized and motivated. It can be things that we want to bring into our lives. So I'm going to give you guys a script. We're going to do some affirmation tapping together. And when we do affirmation tapping, we don't need to do the setup statement. We're just going to go straight to the top of our head. And you can do this with me. You're going to tap on the top of your head, and we're going to say, I love to be alive. Eyebrow point, I love my healthy body. Side of the eye, I feel free and happy. Under the eye, everything is going so well for me. Under the nose, I feel understood and supported. Under the mouth, I am energized and focused. Collar point, I am joyful. Under the arms, I am thankful for my home. Under the chest, I'm thankful for my family. Wrist point, life loves me. I love life. Eyebrow point, my cells are sparkling. Side of the eye, I am strong and brave. Under the eye, there's magic all around me. Under the nose, I can feel good things happening for me now. Under the mouth, I have a spot in this world. Collar point, I am worthy and enough. Under the arms, it's easy for me to have fun. Under the chest, I am loved. Wrist point, everything I need is within me. Yay! That feels so good. You guys did amazing. So you can use tapping for so many things, and I hope that you love it as much as I do. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and learning about tapping, and I hope you use it as a tool when you run into emotions that don't feel good, or if you want to tap in the things that you feel good about. And remember, in your folder, there's tons of scripts that you can use. All you need is the words, your mind, and your fingers. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.